is a way of stepping on. Oh my God. Biting you. Or even better still, can you avoid the devil doing what? Biting you. They are everywhere. They are among us. At your workplace, they are there. In governmental places, they are there. Can you avoid them? It's like saying, hey, what can I do for this which is to leave me? What can I do for the devil to stop worrying me? If I for saying, what can I do for the devil to worry, you will even make him more offended. You know, when I was growing up, there are some friends of mine that when they start fighting, they were not strong. But when they start fighting, when you go and fight them, they will give you a fight that you get tired with fighting. That's the what I'm talking about. So it means that whenever you walk, whatever you are doing as a Christian is a step on the head of the devil. And look at serpents. Serpent can be in your house for years, but the day that you step on him is the day you will see the kind of serpent it is. And one thing about serpent has got venom. And in the dimension, now listen, the work of the serpent is to bite. When he bites, he releases venom. The venom concentrates on the dimension of your loins. Hear me. And when it is deposited on your loins, you don't only carry it, you carry it over to your children. That is why when the serpent bite Adam in the garden, so to speak, the nature of sin was infused into the loins of Adam, that we all became sinners through birth. Bible says that by one man's sin, offense, everyone became corrupted. Because when the serpent, the venom they have, when they bite you with the venom, it comes through you. But one thing is that you know that when the serpent bites you, for you to be healed, you also need the venom of a serpent. They use the venom of the serpent for anti-venom. That's why you saw the snake of Moses. The snake that came out of the rod of Moses, swallowing the snake that the magicians of Egypt also conjured. It takes a snake to destroy the venom of a snake. Can we all say that? It takes a snake to destroy the venom of one snake. So the picture I want to paint here is that you can't avoid the snakes. You will step on them. If you think this world is the tough to play, think again. Think again. The greatest offense you ever did to the devil is for you to be born. That's the great offense, that you came from the woman. You accepting Christ and doing all those things are minor offense. And since you are born on earth, every act of goodness, every act or gesture of honor to God is a step on his heel. You can't avoid the serpent. Number one. Number two, hear me. You can't avoid the serpent from biting you. I know you are shocked. I'll show you something. I want us to quickly go to grace. Luke chapter 10 verse 19. And I read. Why do you think before Jesus, scorpion here is not the scorpions that we see? If you look at scorpion, viper, serpents, they all have one thing in common. They all produce what? Venom. When they bite you, they leave something in you, and what they leave in you can live beyond you to your seed. But why do you think Luke 10 verse 19 says, behold, I give you power to tread on? Because he knows that once you are in this world, you will definitely what? Tread on serpent. I always think that stepping on the serpent was something that we do consciously. But because the devil has been created and he has been reduced to the ground, whether you like it or not, as long as you are moving, you are doing what? You are stepping. So God or Jesus knew that once you step on the head, which I've commanded you to do, I've also commanded the serpent to bite you. So you step, that's what? He bites. You step, he bites. You step, he bites. You can't avoid the bite. So Jesus knew that serpent is something that you do. Oh my God. You will step. The reason why the man don't fear snake is because he has got the venom. Even you, if you have the venom, you will not fear snake. So Jesus knew that we are going to step on the serpent. So he says, now before I leave, let me do something. He says, I give you power to tread on them. Because anyway, he commanded us in the book of Genesis that because there was enmity between us and the serpent, we must what? Tread. We must. This time he says, I'm not saying you won't tread, but I've given you power. So when you tread, nothing happened. So it means every day you are doing what? You are treading. Every day you are treading. So what you think is the cause of what you're going through in life? Because when you tread, it bites. When you tread, you see, men think they don't know Jesus. Men think they don't need Jesus. Do you know the snakes? Yes. The snakes. You are treading always, offending. You think you don't need Jesus? No, I've reached. We are always treading on them. Just giving 5 rands to a person. That was what you claim 5 rands. You tread on him. So Jesus said, no, Jesus said that men cannot stop treading, but I have to give man what? Power. I came to understand why. The problem is not the problem. The problem is that do you have what it takes to be able to have the problem but still survive? Oh, you don't get me. The problem is not the snake biting you, but you have the power that when he bites you, you will live. I'm taking you to a story, you understand. There was one time when the people of Israel were moving from the promised land, moving to the promised land, they offended God. Let's go into the scriptures. I'll show you quickly. Let's go to the book of Numbers. And the people of Israel offended God. I'm painting the picture of how this world is like. Can we do it again? Shall we do it? Open my eyes. Shall we all do it? 1, 2. Numbers chapter 21 verse 7 and 6. Therefore the people came to Moses and said, we have sinned against God. These people of Israel, they sinned against God. You know what they did? They murmured. When you read that scripture, before that, they prayed to God and they entered into covenant with God, and God helped them to succeed. Now, a time came, things became difficult in their life. When things became difficult, they started what? Murmuring. They forget their snakes. Whenever you start murmuring, it means you've forgotten their snakes. Say, God, why me? God, why me? You are not the only person stepping on the snakes, brother. We are all stepping on the sticks. You have a venom. you have anti-venom. I told you that almost 90% of people, I would say 100% of people who die, they are killed by the snakes. Men were not supposed to die. We're supposed to live. We're supposed to depart like the way Jesus went to heaven. And when they sinned against God, God got angry. And God says, oh, God removed the antivenom. And he allowed the firing serpent to begin to bite these people. And it was biting them. When they bite, they die. When they bite, they die. They bite, they die. The people came to Moses and said, Moses, please tell God to remove what? The snakes. I thought Moses was going to tell God, and God will also come and remove what? The snakes. Moses forgot one thing. That in the book of Genesis, God has declared that this serpent will be here forever. You will tread on him. And when you tread on him, he will do what? Bite you. God didn't remove the venom. Look at what God did. God then told Moses that I want you to build you to another snake. When you build another snake, let it hang up there. And when the snake, fiery snake, bite a person, when it bite a person, bring the person closer. The person will look at the snake above. And when he look at the snake, he didn't say the snake will stop biting him. But even though it is biting, it won't do what? It won't die. The person won't die. Let me read to you. It says, therefore the people came to Moses and said, we have sinned. We have spoken against the Lord and against thee. Pray unto the Lord that he will take away the snake from us. And Moses prayed for the people. And the Lord said to Moses, make the fiery serpent and set it upon the pole. And it shall come to pass that everyone that is bitten, everyone that is what? Bitten. Come to pass that everyone that is bitten, when he look upon it, he shall what? He shall live. Please, take him. We have recording. We are online. Yeah, please help. Listen.